Alright, you guys ready?
Ready.
Are we doing the motivational shit before or after?
Let's do it now.
Let's take a motivational dump.
Do you want a new one then? A new motivational card? Or do you want me to review the card that you...
No, just for the episode.
So,
for our listeners.
Oh, so I'm going to pull a motivational card for this episode.
Yeah, before Cass gets into her story.
Okay, so before Cass gets into her story that she's going to share, I am going to share a motivational quote for all of you. If there are children under the age of 18, they should probably not listen because there might be swear words.
Well, I don't know if they should listen anyways, but...
Well, that's right. This is a murder podcast. So, okay.
Viewer discretion is advised on all our episodes in case we haven't covered that yet.
Well, it is labeled.
Okay.
Not safe for kids on YouTube and on Spotify. So,
are you ready?
Yes.
So your motivational quote for this episode is, "The key to life is simple. Just don't be an asshole."
Don't be an asshole.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm anxious to see if this intertwines with your episode. Is there an asshole in your episode?
Probably not. Probably
not really. I mean, not that I uncovered. Okay, so I am doing the S.K Pierce Mansion, which is found in Massachusetts. There's a lot of deaths in there, but not anybody that was really noted to be an asshole.
No, they're just massholes.
Massholes, yes, from Massachusetts. Massholes. All right. So, of course, we'll put a video or a picture of it up on our Facebook and Instagram and all that good stuff. But, ladies, I want to show you what it looks like. There's the house.
Oh, gosh, that's pretty.
Oh, you should see the
inside.
There. Don't worry.
That looks like the Bucharikers' house.
The who?
Do you remember the Buchariker?
No.
I remember the word, but no, I don't remember.
So in Fayetteville, there was this house. It was off of Main Street. It was like down to the end. Remember? And it was that big, huge mansion that they tore down.
I didn't know that was the name of it. You know,
no.
That wasn't. No, when I worked for Head Start, we used to ride on the short bus, and I referred to that house as the Buchariker house. So all the kids referred to it as the Bucharikers' house. But the Bucharikers, like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't call him the Grim Reaper. I called him the Buchariker.
You know, that man was like in his 90s when he died. He used to sell TVs out of his house when he, like, in the earlier days.
Wow.
Having colored television sets was the thing back then.
It was. Seriously, it was.
And that man could afford a mansion selling colored TVs.
Wow.
It's crazy. Anywho, so.
He probably had old money. He was probably old money.
It kind of looks like houses in Shippensburg, too, a little bit.
It looks like the Addams Family house or the Psycho house. You know what I'm talking about?
Also the murder house on American Horror Story, almost.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it gives me that vibe. Have you guys ever watched Charmed?
Yes. Well, kind of.
You haven't watched Charmed.
I watched Supernatural. It's pretty much the same thing.
No,
it's not.
No. So, listen, I watched every episode of it as a kid. It came on before Supernatural, but you know, back when cable was a thing. It was a really good show. So it was about 3 witches that inherited this house, and in their attic they found a book of spells, and like the power of 3 will set them free. You know, the 3 witches fight demons. My first Hollywood crush was.
But then a 4th sister came, right?
After the third one had to die first for that to happen. But yeah, there's technically 4, but they didn't know that there was 4. They thought there was only 3. Just watch it, please.
I watch it, but listen, they inherit the family business. They inherit the father's car.
The father is hot. They have a
They
hot
find
father.
a book, a monster fighting book, or like the book where they have all the stuff on the monsters, and they go and fight the monsters and
You
demons.
said their
and
dad was hot?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, yes.
Oh, you're talking Supernatural. I thought you were talking about Charmed.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, no. Everyone that walks in that in that series is hot. Even the angel is hot eventually.
Cass?
After he grows on you.
Cass?
Yeah.
I love him. Why is he smacking the babysitter's butt? Or whatever he said.
All he was doing was delivering the pizza. What did he do wrong?
Hey,
I love
ass
him.
butt.
I love him. Anywho, we're so far off of here. Okay, so Massachusetts is home to many horror stories and mysteries. Like, what do you guys think of it when you think of Massachusetts? Huh?
The Salem witch trials.
Witches.
Yes. And,
Witch,
okay.
witch, you're a bitch.
Okay. Start naming other things that happen in Massachusetts.
The Pilgrims landed there, didn't they?
You're going
Wasn't there
too
a tea
far.
party?
Go the other direction. Start getting. Lizzie Borden happened. Yes, thank you. Hawthorne.
Okay, but you were not specific.
I should say
I'm
Massachusetts.
just telling you.
Okay, the Hawthorne Hotel, I think is how you say it. The Hoosac Tunnels. I don't know any of these. I just found them on Google. The Taunton State Hospital. I think I'm saying that right. Fort Warren and many more. But another place you may have heard of, or if you guys are like Queen Bee and Tori, you haven't. Another place you may have heard of is the S.K Pierce Mansion. The S.K Pierce Mansion. Hold on. I can't talk. I told Tori I'm getting over strep throat, so like my throat just feels like it's tightening. It's awful. I got ice cream today. It's the first thing I've eaten in 2 days. S.K Pierce Mansion is an old Victorian home that just screams haunted. With gray siding and black shutters, those perfectly framed out windows. You know the house I'm talking about. You think if you look quick enough, you might see a lady white and dressed peering into your soul out the window.
Ooh.
And then, of course, I screwed up my opening here. It says, have you ever seen Charmed? Well, we've been over this, though you haven't. Yeah, anyways, picture that house, but creepier. Surprisingly, there is no record of any heinous crime ever happening within this home. However, it is supposedly the most haunted house in Massachusetts.
This isn't anything to do with the house, but I think Piper in Charmed, right?
Yeah.
She was Arya's mom in Pretty Little Liars. I think it's Piper, but I'm not sure of their names. I just want to say Piper to sound like I know what I'm talking about, even if they listened like 5 minutes previous.
I love you. I love Piper and Phoebe and what was the other one?
Okay, well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know who the mom. I don't know. I just know one of the actresses is Arya's mom in Pretty Little Liars.
I never liked that show. I tried watching it. It was just too bland for me.
I love
that and Gilmore Girls are just ugh.
I like Spencer. I just like how smart she is. I love Toby.
When I think of Toby, I think of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Doot, doot.
Remember?
Toby is on the A team.
Anywho.
Well, okay, so is the land haunted? Maybe the land was haunted before they built the house.
There is nothing in my research that said anything about the land prior to the house, but I did think about that.
Indian, or maybe somebody was buried there, or
it didn't say anything. However, there have been many things that you'll pick up on that make me think it was an Indian burial ground. I don't know. Let's ask Zach fucking Beggins because he apparently was there.
We haven't said that in a long time.
There we go. We said it
that the other day.
It's our first time.
That's our first time this year.
Whoop, whoop. Zach fucking Beggins. Total 2. There we go. So now, apparently he was there. So I'm anxious to go back now after writing this episode and seeing what
Can we
he
take
had
a
to say.
road trip here?
I'm getting there.
Okay,
Hush.
sorry.
Stop interrupting me. Okay. Built in 1875, the 6,661 square foot, 3-story mansion was custom built for a wealthy businessman and his family. The butterflies of owning a new home quickly turned into a huge nightmare.
That was
Sylvester.
3 6s.
Exactly. As soon as I read that, I was like, well, there's your first mistake.
Yeah.
I would have made it like 6,700. Not like add an
Just
extra
round it
100.
up.
Yeah. Dumbass. Anyway, Sylvester Pierce was a successful furniture manufacturer. There we go. So you can believe this house was decked out with his best work. And if you look at the videos online, there's videos, there's pictures, there's everything. It is beautiful. Every room within his house was lit with gas lights, and there was even running water throughout the house, which for that time was pretty cool.
That's a big deal, isn't it?
Yeah, that meant
You said
he was
1800s.
he was wealthy for that time. Although if I looked at somebody who's like, I bought my house and it has running water in it, they'd be like, good for you. Congratulations.
And I have gas lights in every room.
Fancy
But does he
Drake.
have a water closet?
Huh?
A water closet.
I don't know what a water closet is.
A bathroom.
Oh. Bring back the water beds. Just saying.
Yeah.
Bring
Yes.
them back, baby.
Yeah, whatever. Why?
Probably too much damage.
There is
Well-
a store. I forget. I saw an Instagram reel of a store, and I forget where it is. It's the only store left selling water beds. It was like a father and son.
They
It's
were
like,
the best thing in the winter.
yes.
Oh
You
Because
can
my
I
warm
was
God.
them
cold.
up, warm them up, swoosh around.
Yeah, they had ones that didn't wave as much, and then they had the full wave. Yeah.
So my dad had one, and I have a nightmare or whatever, I'd go over and sleep in the bed or what, and it was comfy as a kid, but like as a grown-up, I couldn't imagine.
At first it was comfortable, but as I got older, my back would get more sore. I mean, you would think with the heat
Yeah.
that would help, but no, the older, I mean, and I had 3 C-sections and, was getting out of a bed, so like I would like have to get on my knee and like spin my body around on my knee so I wouldn't put pressure on my stomach and to get out of the water bed. It wasn't very easy.
How did you make love in a water bed? I don't think
Well,
Tori
you don't
would
have to move
this.
too much.
I don't want to hear any of this.
I mean,
That's
you
my
can move.
question as an adult. I want to know, like, how in the world
The same
were
way
we
you would do on a
conceived?
normal mattress or anywhere else, right?
I don't know. I'm not usually floating like that unless I'm high.
You just go with the motion.
You don't hear the against
No,
the
you
wall.
hear the whoosh, whoosh,
Oh
whoosh.
my.
It's like, it's like, like something dry going in something wet, making that noise, plus all around you. Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right, next.
And then,
episode
like,
is
you
going to
don't
be-
know if you pissed the bed or you water, it's a water bed. Is there a leak or is it me?
Oh my God. I do not want to hear any more of this. I don't.
Next episode is going to be how to make love in a water bed.
Oh
Yeah, but
my God. I'm sick.
It's been about 20 some years. I don't
got
remember.
the neurovirus.
The
Okay.
norovirus? Oh, the norovirus.
Whatever.
Neuro.
I got it.
Yeah, your sister texted me last night. I don't know what time, that she said she was vomiting and
That's great.
yeah,
Well,
diarrhea.
that's in the podcast. Sorry.
I hate when
She doesn't
you didn't
listen
have
anyway.
to say her name.
I'll bleep it. I got it.
Okay.
I'm a pro now.
Okay.
Look at you
Not.
taking care of your sis. Sister love. Okay.
Way to go,
Anywho.
Brenda.
Okay. We're past the light, the
You
gas
know-
lights in the house. We should just start over.
Our episodes with you are always so chaotic.
I love it though. It's perfect.
No, I don't think we should start over. Just keep going.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good. It's
Okay.
good.
I'm
Keep
going.
plugging
We're
away.
just chaotic. We're feeling we have chaotic energy, and we're just trying to get it all out.
I'm chaotic neutral today.
Chaotic neutral. I'm chaotic evil.
There you go.
Oh, Kimchi says she's chaotic evil too.
Hi, Kimchi.
She's making an appearance again on YouTube.
Sweet
Can't do
baby.
anything without this cat.
Man, if we're on YouTube now, I gotta start like looking. I got this double chin going on. Like, ugh. I have to start like.
You cannot get him in the camera. Come on.
I'll go wear turtlenecks or something. I don't know.
Turtle.
Turtle. Anywho, so yeah, the house finally got built. Within 2 weeks of the house being built, tragedy. God,
How many drinks did you have?
Nothing. That's the bad part. My throat like tightens up at the weirdest part. Anywho, tragedy struck this loving family. Susan Pierce, Sylvester's wife, died from a flesh-eating bacterial infection.
Ew! Where?
I don't know where at, but and every time I go to Google her, it just gives me a modern person with the same name. It's annoying. But that was within 2 weeks of being inside this home. Like, if this wasn't heartbreaking enough, she wouldn't be the last Pierce to die within this house.
I wonder if she stepped on something and, or cut herself.
Maybe. I mean, that time you didn't really go down to the hospital get an antibiotic. If you did, you might be dead anyways.
Maybe Vecna. That's the house looks like the Stranger Things house. Vecna's house. A little bit, yes.
A little bit. There you go.
Maybe Vecna got her.
Finally made the connection there. After a year of mourning his wife, Sylvester remarried a woman by the name of Ellen. Ellen!
Oh, that was nice of him to only wait a year to remarry.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
In the 1800s?
Yeah. So after a year, he remarried a woman by the name of Ellen. She too died within this home. Not so much later though.
I know what they're allergic to.
Vecna.
Sylvester's sperm.
Well, apparently not, because he did have 3 children. But good point. At first, I thought he was murdering his wives because I'm like, why is it? But he dies too. So let me get to that.
He might be allergic to his sperm as well.
Oh, my Atlanta.
Okay. In 1888, 13 years after moving into his home, Pierce joined both his wives and died within the home. The house was then left to his 3 sons, who fought continuously over who actually would own the house and the furniture business that was right across the street. After years of...
What did Ellen die of? It didn't say how she died?
It did not. It just said that she had passed away. It didn't really go into detail.
So we don't know. It was like she was sick for a while. And we don't know what he died from either, right?
Not in the research now. Keep in mind, I put this episode together and just finished it 5 minutes before we started this podcast. So had I actually sat down and did my episode like a week ago, like I should have, I probably would have found more details. Just saying. But I wait till the last minute to do just about everything. I finished all my college assignments today, early. Normally, it's like 11:30 at night when I'm submitting them.
Yeah.
I finished them by like 2:30 today, so that was
impressed.
Great.
Good job.
Yeah. Whoop whoop. But yeah, so he joined his wives. He also died inside the home. The house was then left to the 3 sons. After years of fighting, the 2 older sons finally had enough and they moved away, leaving the youngest son, Edward Pierce, and his family to move into the home and take ownership of the furniture business. Now, brace yourself, because
Vecna bottom.
Vecna must be, I don't know. The next part is very upsetting, personal for us. So, Tori, discretion advised. Take that out of there. I don't want to single you out, but discretion advised. The youngest son, Edward Pierce, and his family moved into the home. Although the glory of owning a huge home and a flourishing business did not last long. Rachel Pierce, Edward's 2-year-old daughter, had died within the home of, yet again, a bacterial infection. Okay, Tori, I don't know if you're there. You can come back in.
So why are all these people dying of bacterial?
It's kind of strange, right? As I get into the episode, there is talk of a ghost in the house possessing people. So I almost wonder if, like, if I died of this, you have to die of it too, type thing. I don't know.
You know, Vecna looks like he would touch you and you would get a bacterial eating flesh thing.
I love how we keep bringing him back in. I love it.
I'm sorry.
That's good. The Great Depression rolled in at this time and depleted all the family's fortune.
Oh
So
my gosh, that's crippling.
It's crippling depression.
It was a crippling depression.
My only wish is that what's her face's name will hear this from years later and be like, that bitch.
You never know. I mean,
anywho, the Great Depression rolled in and depleted the family's fortune. I don't know how many times I'm going to reread that sentence. Edward and his wife decided to convert the mansion into a boarding house in order to raise funds and save the house. They didn't want to get rid of it. It's been in their family for years now at this point. They're like, we're going to try everything we can to save this house.
However, because a lot of people lost their house. Well,
and being the Great Depression, they're probably like, we could bank some cash off people who need a house. So, I mean, I don't think there's any ill intent behind it. It was actually a pretty smart idea. However, with having that many people in the house, it started to fall apart. And the funds were not enough to fix the house. So, in 1965, after being in the Pierce's family for 77 years and witnessing 4 deaths, Edward and his wife were forced to sell the house to a friend of theirs. This was the first time the house was sold off to anybody outside of the Pierce's family. I'm sure that made the Pierce ghost very happy.
I was like, these motherfuckers.
Shit. After selling the house, the 5th and final person died within the home. I'm going to mispronounce this guy's name. It's E-I-N-O. Eno? And the last name is S-A-U-R-I. Sorry? I don't know. It's the only time I gotta say his name, so we're just gonna go with Eno. A World War II veteran had passed away within the home. He was actually kind of cool. He was one of the people that lived there while it was a boarding house.
How did he pass away?
His mattress mysteriously caught on fire, killing him. He was 49 years old.
Spontaneous combustion.
And they even go into like describing how nothing else in that room showed evidence of a fire, just the mattress itself. And I don't care how zonked out you are, you're going to feel your flesh burning and wake up and try to get out of that bed. But for some reason,
the fire came from within you.
Ooh.
under
That is mysterious.
spontaneous combustion.
Well, years later, visitors and former residents described being in that same bedroom and smelling something burning. Or some state that they could see some of the Pierce family members throughout the home. Many stories of a childlike spirit roam through the third floor, playing within the rooms. It is rumored that the Pierce family is not the only one roaming the halls of this gloomy mansion, which made me think maybe it was a burial ground, but still, didn't say anything about it. Edwin Gonzalez and Lillian Otero, we're going to go with that pronunciation, lived within the home from 2009 to 2011. Their neighbors swore up and down that they would see a little boy with yellow hair running back and forth between the windows. Edwin and Lillian did not have any children when they lived in that house. Footsteps are heard throughout the house, as well as slamming doors, and objects will move around on their own. Edwin and Lillian also encountered multiple entities throughout the house. They claim that there is a shadow figure in the basement where bones were eventually found, and a dark-haired woman with a creepy smile traveling through the house tries to possess other women.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I know I've said it 50 million times. If you are listening to this, start over. Grab some alcohol. If you don't drink alcohol, grab some water and take a chug every time I say Vecna. Vecna did it.
You'll get your daily limit of water.
We're gonna have a drinking contest, and I'm gonna help you hydrate today, bitches.
Get some H2 up in this bitch. So they claim that there was a shadow figure in the basement where bones were eventually found, and a dark-haired woman with a creepy smile travels throughout the home trying to possess other women. That makes me think that, like, that's what happened to everybody who died of a bacterial infection. I don't know why, but something makes me think that that was the cause of 3 people. Was it 3? 2? Anyways, those people
I think
died.
he said 4 because it was the child, and then it was the wife and the
2
child,
wives.
and then the other wife, and then him.
But only 2 of them we know had a bacterial infection and died from that.
But all of them were female except for one, right? There was only one male.
Yeah, there was the man. There was the husband, the guy that built the house or had the house built, and then his 2 wives and the 2-year-old. The 2-year-old and one of his wives died from a bacterial infection. Right. The other 2, it didn't tell me what they died from.
Oh, okay.
So whether they died from that, I don't know. But I just find it weird that 2 people died within the home. I don't know. It's just weird.
Of the same thing.
Yeah. These stories actually encouraged a book called Bones in the Basement by Joni Mayhem. I'm going to go with that pronunciation as well. Psychic mediums have picked up on another woman still haunting the house by the name of Maddie Cornwell. Maddie was a young nanny who cared for the Pierce's children, and it is said that this home was more of a home to her than her own. And she kind of acts as like a protector of the house. She doesn't let bad things in, and she keeps all the other ghosts in check.
So she's not the creepy lady with the smile.
She's not the creepy lady with the smile.
I know I've got off track like 50 times, but
that's what we love about you.
You were thinking about you said about creepy smiles. I thought I heard something on the porch yesterday, and I pulled up my camera. And as I'm like doing a 360 of the house or the porch, or 180 of that porch, I'm like, somebody's gonna come up and they're gonna pop up into that camera and they're gonna have a creepy face and they're gonna scare the shit out of me. Like I was anticipating. Held my phone away from me, and I'm like, yeah.
Wait, didn't I send you something eerily similar to that on Messenger yesterday?
I don't know. I didn't look.
I did.
Well, I don't know. I didn't look.
Well, you'll have to look because I did, and that
I
is so
can't.
creepy that you did that yesterday.
I can't. I deleted Facebook.
Oh, well, I can show you on mine.
Yeah, you have to show me on yours because I deleted Facebook. I deleted Facebook. I deleted Twitter. I deleted everything except for Goodreads and Instagram. I kept Instagram because I do post on our Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. So.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I love your little tangents. I don't know. And now the house has been owned by a man named Robert Conti. I don't know. Conti.
Conti?
Conti. Yeah, that's an Italian name.
Oh, look at that.
Whoop whoop. Well, he has owned this house since April of 2015. He had purchased the house for, I'm going to try not to butcher this, $585,106. It's pretty expensive.
Wait, say that again.
585,106. I'm probably fucking it up. 585,106.
So $500,000.
Mm-hmm. You can go online and see the house, and I recommend that you do. It's
my dude,
beautiful.
Vecna's gonna get you.
It's a beautiful house. It's got like the wooden staircase that, you just picture somebody standing at the very top of it.
You picture Steve
And a water
Nancy.
It has a water closet, a very nice water closet.
And Eddie and Dustin. You see them walking up the stairs.
Did you know that Eddie learned to play the Metallica song at the end?
I did. In case you can't tell, I miss Stranger Things.
Yeah, and they need to come back. When I say this house is beautiful, let's put it lightly. Guess what Robert, the guy that owns the house, does for a living?
He's not a pedophile, is he?
Bed and
At least
breakfast.
not. What? No, not a bed and breakfast. Not yet.
He's not on Epstein's list.
Not that I know of. No.
Okay.
We need to do an
Stephen
episode
Hawking
on that.
Well, all those rich men.
We need to do an episode on that, by the way.
Stephen Hawking was.
I don't know much about it. Dylan's been
I
cluing
don't care
in.
as long as Mr. Depp wasn't there.
Eminem was
Haley.
there, and that's heartbreaking.
No, I don't think he was on the real list.
Well, he was on the first list, at least.
That's fake. That was fake.
Oh, of course it was.
The people that were for sure so far that I've seen is Stephen Hawking.
Yes.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
No.
Yes. That's not shocking because he likes his women young.
He likes them 25, and as soon as they turn 26, they're out the door a couple months later.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I change my birth certificate?
You better be under 0.5 for the rest of your life.
I am 24, and I will always stay 24.
Until your child turns 24, and then you have to kind of up your age a little bit.
Damn it.
Prince Andrew?
Well, of course we knew he. Yeah.
Well, we knew we know that, but Bill Clinton was on there. No, it's shocking.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks was for sure on there?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I heard.
Well, I didn't see that. I did see those ones that they're being really shady about it.
Oh, of course they are. They don't want Hollywood to go down. I mean,
they don't want to be exposed. The people that are not putting this list out, I guarantee you they're on there. There's a reason that list hasn't been out.
Or fear of saying somebody's name. Okay.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
No, I don't think he did.
Sorry.
Sorry. We'll have a whole episode about this. Sorry.
We need to. Although I did hear that somebody had proof that he didn't actually die.
Well, they turned the cameras off, and he was in max security or something. And anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, we're just gonna continue on because we'll get stuck. Yeah, so any guesses? Any guesses what Robert did for a living?
He flips houses.
No. Queen Bee,
Builds
any
furniture.
guesses?
Builds
No.
furniture.
No, that would be
He sells TVs.
No, colored television. No. Okay, so he is a dentist, a specific dentist that I didn't even try pronouncing, but
Vagina dentata.
No!
stop! I'm almost done. No. He was a dentist, but on the side, he ran and operated a traveling haunted circus. Which is
It's not
just
like
like
Macamee Manor, is it?
He's like Zach fucking Bagans.
that's what he reminded me of. However, like I'm talking like Field of Screams type of like circus type.
Okay,
Like that's
as long as it's not like Macamee Manor, because people would be dying left and right from bacterial flesh-eating Vecnas.
no. So I imagine since owning this house has brought in a few unwelcomed guests into the home. Now you may go online and purchase tickets to go and see the home. You can tour it. And the owner is actually trying to renovate it enough, which I'm sure will piss off every ghost that's in there. But he's trying to renovate the room so that he can open up to the public so that they can spend the night there if they purchase a ticket. And that's all I have. We got through that. But I do want to end the episode. Yeah, the key to life is simple. Don't be an asshole. I'm gonna be an asshole right now and
I don't know if I would want to go there.
Well, I was gonna end the episode asking our listeners if they bought us tickets to go see the damn house. I would buy the plane tickets and we'll go.
We could just take a road trip.
Well, dude, I don't know how far away Massachusetts is.
I don't
It's
do
only like 8 hours.
air
6
travel.
hours. It's not that bad.
Okay.
I mean, unless I'm on my room.
From Rome.
Well, that's good because I don't like traveling via
I don't
air.
know if I would want to go there though, because first, Vecna sounds pretty pissed off.
Okay. If our listeners pulled together and donated enough money to purchase tickets to go, would you go?
I would go outside. I don't want to go inside. I would have to wear like a whole hazmat suit or something. A bubble. I'd have to be in a bubble.
I'd go in.
All right, Queen Bee and I will go. You stand outside and wait
By
to
yourself.
call the cops.
Okay, well then you know what? I'd have to go in. Peer pressure.
There you go.
I'd be making jokes the whole time though.
Watch out, Vecna's coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
Hey, the key to life is simple, Queen Bee. Don't be an asshole. Anywho, that was the end of my episode that I put together 5 minutes before our episode aired. I hope it was good enough.
Future me, if you can, see if you can tally how many times the name Vecna is mentioned, because I'm gonna try. Present me wants to have a little counter. I don't know if I can do it though. I'm not that advanced. I'm gonna try though.
When you revise the episode, make sure you count how many times. I'm going with 13.
I think there was more than that. Let's go ahead and take an estimate. At least 25. Cass is frozen.
Maybe her phone died.
I think her phone died.
Because she always runs out of energy.
Vecna sucks it right out of her.
I don't even know who this Vecna is.
Vecna is the guy. I'll send a picture.
Is he at least cute?
No.
Is he evil?
Okay, do you know the guy from Sweeney Todd? The guy who falls in love with Joanna? No.
Oh, the blonde guy. Okay, yeah.
That's Vecna.
Oh.
But
that's not too bad.
He doesn't look like that. He's got like He looks like a veiny, and I'll send a picture. I'll probably post a picture in case anybody doesn't know who Vecna looks like.
That's me.
Queen bee.
Well, listen, your 50+ crowd. Shut up. Your 50+
That's
crowd
not true. That's not true.
doesn't necessarily know all these weird characters.
Well, watch Stranger Things. This is a Stranger Things plug. We're not sponsored.
I don't even know what Stranger Things are. So
Stranger Things. It's a show
I don't
on
need to know.
Netflix.
I don't need to know because I don't care to know.
There's Cass.
So I don't know what happened. You guys just like froze. I went ahead and ended the episode though. After
Said
you can
about
hear me flipping out that nobody.
25, and I said Vecna sucked your battery. He went.
He did because I guessed wrong. I'm still going with 13. Oh, I pissed off Vecna. He's not letting my episode upload. Now I'm gonna die of a
Today you're
bacterial. I'm gonna die of a bacterial infection now.
That's better than the way they die on.
Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Although TikTok needs a little love right now. We gotta get up on top of that. That's my fault. YouTube. Like us, share us. Woo! YouTube. Like us, share us, love us. Send some love our way. I hope that wasn't too loud. Just a little bit. Yeah. Share some love. Okay.
Let us know how we do. Bye.
Yes, please. Bye. Also, wait. How many times did Tori say Vecna?
Yes. How many times?
It needs to be a Facebook post. I want to get people commenting on it. But all right, I
I
gotta
won't
go.
see it, but yeah. Bye.
Bye.